So, how much stuff is too much? Well, it's been a while since I did my craft room tour, and of course everything was beautiful then. It was pristine clean, and I'd made sure that everything looked great. And is that really the reality? Like, what do you think? Well, I'd like to say no, it's not. I have so much stuff in here, and I'm doing this huge clean out. And you know why? Because I feel blocked. I feel like I can't create because I don't know where to start. There's piles of this, there's piles of that, but nothing's getting finished. And so I think what I'm going to do is just start again. Because if you're a thrifter like me, you know that the next find is just 2 minutes away down the road when you go to the thrift shop. And we're always finding fantastic stuff. The only thing I don't find here in Australia really is really old stuff. I just don't find it. I don't know why. I guess because Australia just isn't an old country, and we even have that kind of philosophy with our buildings. As soon as they get old, we just rip them down and build a new one, which doesn't make any sense. I live in a really old cottage and I love old things, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm having a good old clean out. So I'm going to take you with me, tell you what I'm throwing out and why. And I hope this helps you to sort of have another look at your craft room and maybe, just maybe, have a little bit of a clean out and have the courage to chuck some old stuff away. All right, come on, let's get started. Say hello, buddy. Say hello, everybody. I've been a really good boy and I got a new collar. Yes. All right, so this is the first shelf. Now, this is just one shelf. I've only got a few digitals. They're just here. And the rest is all really good stuff, like book pages and stuff that I've ripped out of books and things that I find, and yeah, lots and lots of things. But you know what? I don't use them. I don't use any of it. I very rarely come over here and pull any of this stuff for my journals because I prefer to use stuff that I found or foraged. So this stuff is just sitting here and not getting used. Look at this beautiful photograph. I mean, I could probably use that. See, you know what happens when you've got so much stuff like this? It's like you can't see the wood for the trees. And that's exactly what this is. I come in, I get overwhelmed, and I walk back out the door. Luxury designer paper, apparently. Oh, I remember finding this. Hand-drawn art, look. Beautiful. But I never used it. I knew it was beautiful, but I never used it. I mean, that's Amity Bloom stuff there. Am I going to chuck it out? What to do? Okay, top two have been sorted. That's just like plain paper. This is pages with writing on from books. And look at this, music. Like, how much music do I actually need? It's just ludicrous, you guys. So I think I'm only going to keep the stuff with actual music notes on it, because I don't even like the look of what this looks like. So that's going to go. These are projects that I've got that are sort of started. And there's my typewriter, and you can see the top is looking pretty empty. So I'm making good progress. And this looks pretty tidy now. Got it down to just a few things. And then my papers are just down to things that I really wanted to keep. So we've got fabric and books in the corner. They're like blank books for watercolors, etc. So let me know in the comments below. I don't know, I kind of think that I found out I'm a bit of a hoarder, or I see something and then I find it at the thrift store and I think, okay, I'm going to try that. And I sort of go from one thing to another thing to another thing, and I'm not concentrating on one thing. Now, are you finding that that's the same for you? Like, let me know if this is just me or whether you're the same. It's, yeah, it's a bit of an eye-opener finding just the stuff that I had stashed away, really. This is a good example. I used to use these all the time in my journals when I first started, but I just don't use them anymore, so no point keeping them. Empty. And I put that gorgeous box of stamps that I found in the flea market in Paris in that one, and that's empty. So yeah, I've still got to go through all these tins here. They're full of stamps, and the bottom one is buttons. So getting there slowly but surely. So I kid you not, I filled a bin. I literally filled a bin with the stuff out of my craft room. I tell you, my house is heaving a sigh of relief. So I grabbed myself a cuppa and thought I'd end this video here because I've still got a way to go. And you know, I was looking up why would I have collected all of these things? Because the rest of my house is super tidy. I don't have clutter anywhere else. And then I thought maybe I'm starting to become a hoarder. Like, heck, I don't want to be that. And I looked it up, and there's like 5 stages of hoarding. You know, the first one is like onset of obsession. The second one is that you show that the actual house shows signs of the obsession. Then the clutter spreads, and then you do structural damage. Then you do major structural damage. So I don't think I'm at that stage. But why? Why the obsession with all the crafting things? And I've started to think that because I came to crafting late in my life, that maybe it became like, well, I've got to gather this stuff. I've got to get it. I've got to do some art. That's what I really want to do. And I found myself, etc., etc. So I don't know. Leave your comments below and let me know what you think. Is your craft room the only messy place in the house? Or, you know, do you tend to keep it tidy? Like, I'm really interested to know, because it kind of crept up on me all of a sudden, and before I knew it, there was a wee bit of a problem, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. So cheers, have a nice cuppa, And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, but you like my videos, please subscribe. Help me get to 3,000 subscribers because I can't do it without you. So, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.